Fancy cleats.
Thank you.
What do we got there?
Yeah. It's a little Boys and Girls Club of Seattle. I always like doing Boys and Girls Clubs. That's kind of my thing. Kind of switched it up, but I think Boys and Girls Clubs is my thing.
Why is that? Did you participate in Boys and Girls Clubs activities as a kid?
No, not necessarily. But when I was with my other team, I was heavily involved in the one in the city I was from. So I would be over there like like once a week, like every Wednesday, just playing with the kids, helping out with homework. And then I had like a flag football team over there where we competed every weekend. So
Why is it important to be able to get your cause and your message out on this platform?
I feel like it's very important because, if it's not me, then who's going to do it? I have a platform, like you said, I have a voice. So why not use it to draw awareness to Boys and Girls Clubs who go through a lot, especially, dealing with things at home, not being able to, parents might not be able to pick them up right away, or they might need, extra places to go just to get away, or, to have friends and make friends and be whatever situation they're going through. I feel like Boys and Girls Clubs are always there for them and provide them with like an outlet. And I'm happy to bring awareness to that and help improve them any way I can.
Is there a way you first got involved with Boys and Girls Club? Or
What was that?
was there kind of a way you first got involved with them? Or, I mean, did you just kind of seek it out, or was there something?
Yeah, I just kind of seeked it out on my own. Like I said, back with my old team, I got involved with the one in my city where I'm from pretty early, and was able to, get involved there. And I just saw how much value it brought to them and how much joy it brought to the kids to have an NFL player come by the club and they can talk to, ask questions, and play with. So why not bring that to Seattle?
What part of LA did you grow up in?
Carson, California. It's like kind of the South Bay, so it's like Long Beach, Compton, Carson, San Pedro, things like cities like that.
So it's the Carson Boys and Girls Club?
Yes.
You have a lot of people at this game too.
I'm gonna try not to. This time, first time we played the Chargers, it was ridiculous. My dad always asked me for tickets so he can, bring his friends and stuff. Which I'm like, Dad, you just gotta make a cutoff this time, man. You can't be promising everybody tickets, man. My dad's a nice guy. He'll be trying to promise everybody everything. So I told him, like, Dad, you gotta say no. So not trying to have too many people at this one.
How does that work? Like, you guys get a certain amount per game or something?
I think for away games, we have to like purchase our own. I try to purchase our own because typically for away games, the away team provides the tickets and they usually have them like up in the nosebleeds. And I ain't trying to have my family sitting up there. So I go on like Ticketmaster or StubHub and just try to buy my own.
When it comes to the game and kind of what's happening with the pass rush, Pete had said that there is a difference between rushing and having the quality rushes, right? What's going to lead to quality rushes and to ultimately getting to the quarterback?
I think, we have to rush 4 is 1, 5 is 1, 6 is 1, depending on however many players we bring in a blitz. Everybody's got to win their matchups, whether that be one-on-ones. But we know the way teams are starting to block against us. They're blocking 7 guys to our 5. They're chipping our ends, chipping us a lot. They're sliding the protection to us. So, any little one-on-one, we just got to rush like madmen. We got to try to win those one-on-ones and just rush like a bat out of hell. Just got to go crazy, try to find a way, really, because the way teams are protecting us now, especially against us, we're seeing a lot of different things that are, limiting our pass rush these last 2 weeks, as you guys saw. And we just have to try to get back to the fundamentals and try to win those one-on-one matches.
You have a limited sample size on film of Bryce Perkins, but how does his presence change the way that offense functions? A much different skill set.
Yeah, Bryce has a different skill set that he brings to that team. The quarterback run game kind of comes alive a little bit more with him because he's a little more athletic than the other 2 quarterbacks. So we got to make sure when he's in the game, our eyes are locked into him and our assignment's good on him. If you got quarterback contained, make sure you have quarterback contained. Try to be more more considerate about our rush lanes and how we rush. We can't get too high, can't get too low, or else he'll spin out. He can make things happen with his legs now. So just attention to detail when he's in the game.
You still follow your Trojans closely?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What do you think of
this season they're having?
It's having a great season, man. The thing Lincoln Riley has been able to do in his first year here, people were not expecting it, but, I was, especially considering all the transfers we got and all the guys he brought with him and just the culture he's establishing here. I've met him when I went up to SC for, I think it was a spring practice. I met him. He seems like he's a great dude, easy to talk to, makes you want to play for him. So I'm happy to see what they're doing, and it's just good for college football when USC's back on top,
Are you and Cody going to be talking any trash this week?
Yeah, I actually haven't even talked to Cody about the game. I haven't even been really, I don't even know when the game is, but I got to find that out. But I've been just locked in on this week, especially because we came off 2 losses. So, but yeah, I'm going to talk to Cody. We got to get our revenge because they beat us earlier in the year. So, and honestly, I didn't even know that we play Utah because they're both South teams, but I guess they changed the rules last year to now it's like whatever the best records is, we'll play each other. So I didn't even know that was happening. So, but yeah, I got to get with Cody. Got to get some going on that game.
There's been some criticism of the SoFi turf. What have you thought about it?
I like the turf. I played on there. I'll say this. When I first played on the turf, it was very hard to get used to because it was so fresh. So landing on it kind of hurt a little bit, scraped up. But now over the years and over the games I've been playing, I feel like it's gotten a lot softer, which is good. Everybody has their own opinions on it, but I like the turf. I don't think anything's wrong with it. I like turf because you play a lot faster on turf, especially when it's not cold and hard. But I like the turf.
Can you tell the difference between different types of artificial turf when you're playing on it?
Yeah, you definitely can. You can tell when the turf's a little bit older versus when it's a little bit fresher. You can definitely tell the difference.
Anything else, guys? Thanks, John.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.